Dear student, welcome to all of you in my online math video class. Yesterday, I told you about the question number 1 and 2nd. But today, I am going to start about question number 3rd. The question number 3rd is like this way. The market price of an article is rupees 12,500. A dealer in Kolkata sells the article to a consumer in the same city. Means the dealer sells to the article in the same city. It means this is the matter of intra-state, means same state. In this condition, the value of GST is equally divided in CGST, means central government goods and services tax, and SGST means state good and services tax. Okay, means if the here after that consumer in the same city at a profit of 8%. If the rate of GST is 18%, then we have to find the selling price excluding tax of the article. And second, IGST means integrated goods and services tax. CGST means central goods and services tax. And SGST means state goods and services tax paid by the dealer to the central and state government. Last, we have to find the third question, the amount which the consumer pays for the article. Okay, since the profit is 8%, okay, the profit is 8% and the rate of GST is 18%, and it will be divided in CGST and SGST. That will be half of 18%, means 9% and 9%. Here market price is given. Market price is 12,500 rupees. Here dealer take 8% profit and sells it to the consumer. Okay, since rate of GST is 18% and this is the matter of same state, means transaction of article is in the same state, in the same city. Therefore, in this case, CGST and SGST will be half of the GST. That is 18 by 2 means 9% and 9%. Okay. Here, first of all, we want to find the selling price of the article. The selling price of the article is possible only when we add 12,500 plus the profit whatever dealer takes from the consumer. So here, first of all, we find amount of profit. Since the profit percent is given, that is 8%, here that is 8%, then amount of profit will be 8% of 12,500 rupees, and 8% of 12,500 rupees will be 1,000 rupees. Okay, it means the consumer takes 1,000 rupees as a profit. 1,000 rupees as a profit. Therefore, the selling price excluding tax of the article, will be 12,500 and plus profit. But the profit is rupees 1,000 rupees. Therefore, here the selling price excluding tax of the article will be 13,500 rupees. Okay. Now the second, IGST. We know that IGST is possible only when the transaction of the article is from one state to another state. Here, this is the matter of the same state, the same city. Therefore, in this case, IGST will be 0, means nil, because this is the related to the same state. Okay. Now, CGST we have to find, means central goods and services tax. That will be 9% of the cost price of the article whatever consumer takes by the dealer. So that is 13,000, 9% of the 13,500. If we calculate, so we find that the CGST will be 1,250 rupees. Okay. Similarly, we can find SGST also. That will be 9% of 13,500 means 1,215 rupees. It means the dealer will pay, here the dealer will pay 1,250 rupees to the central government and 1,250 means same value to the state government. Okay. Now the last part is the amount which the consumer pays for the article. Means we have to find the total value of the article including tax, including GST. So hence here only the value of the article is 13,500. Okay, and consumer has to pay the GST also on this value. Okay, GST also on this value. Therefore, the third will be here. The third part, the amount which the consumer pays for the article. Here you write it will be total cost value 13,500 plus GST. GST means we can write here GST separately also, just like 1,215 rupees plus 1,215 rupees, or we can write here 18% of 13,500 rupees. Okay, 13,500 rupees. So here this will be the amount of GST, means tax. If we add this 13,500 to the amount of GST, then whatever we find, that will be the total amount of the article which consumer pays. Okay, this is the total about this question. Let us see question number 5. Let us see question number 5. Here, question number 5. A dealer buys an article. A dealer buys an article for rupees 6,000 from a wholesaler. The dealer sells the article to a consumer at 15% profit. If the sales are intra-state, concentrate here. Intra-state means in the same state. Therefore, the amount of GST, which is 18%, is divided in two equal parts as CGST and SGST, that is 9%. Then we have to find the first one, input CGST and input SGST paid by the dealer. Output CGST and output SGST collected by the dealer. And the third one, the net CGST and SGST paid by the dealer. And the last one, the total amount paid by the consumer. We have to find this. Here, the wholesaler sells to the dealer and dealer sells to consumer. Wholesaler sells to dealer in 6,000 rupees and dealer take the profit of 15% and sells it to the consumer. And the sales are intra-state, therefore CGST will be half of the GST, means 18 by 2, that is 9%, and same for SGST also, because GST is 18%. Now, profit of dealer, here profit of dealer, since dealer take the article at 6,000 rupees but make a profit of 15%. Therefore, amount of profit means profit of dealer is equal to 15% of 6,000. That will 900 rupees. Okay, that is 900 rupees. It means the cost price for consumer will be 6,000 plus 900 rupees. Okay, cost price here, cost price for consumer excluding tax is equal to, excluding tax is equal to 6,000 plus profit. And what is the profit? That is 900 rupees. Profit 900, that will be 6,900 rupees. This is the profit which we will use later. Now the first question. First question is input CGST and input SGST. So first of all, we should understand what is the input and SGST or CGST and what is output CGST or SGST. Input CGST means whatever dealer gives to wholesaler as tax, and output means whatever dealer collected from consumer. Input means whatever amount dealer gives to wholesaler as tax, and output tax means whatever amount dealer collected from the consumer as tax. Okay, means dealer whatever amount give to wholesaler, that is input side tax, and dealer whatever collected from the consumer, that will be output tax. Okay, and this tax will be always half of B means GST means 9% and 9%. Here input CGST, input CGST, input CGST of dealer, input CGST of dealer, that will be 9% of 6,000 rupees, because the cost of the article whatever dealer takes from wholesaler, that is 6,000 rupees, that will be 6,000. It will be here 9 by 100 into 6,000. 0000 cancel and 9 6 are 54, means 540 rupees will be as input GST of dealer. Okay, means here dealer give to government 540 rupees as CGST. Similarly, input SGST, is also 9% of 6,000 rupees, and which is equal to 540 rupees. Means in this case CGST and SGST will be same, means input will be same, because the total amount of tax will be divided in two equal parts for central government and for state government. So this is the answer of the first question. Input CGST will be 540 rupees and input SGST will also be 540 rupees. Now the next question, output CGST and output SGST collected by the dealer. Since cost price for consumer excluding tax is how much? That is 6,900 rupees, and consumer have to pay tax on this 6,900 also. Therefore output CGST will be calculated on this amount 6,900. Getting? So second value, output CGST is how much? 9% of 6,900 rupees. So it will be 9 by 100 into 6,900. 0000 cancel, and here its value will be 9 9 are 51, carry 8, and 9 6 are 54. It will be 62. It will be 62. Clear? That will be 620. This is the amount of output CGST. Here input CGST is how much? 540 and output CGST is 621. Similarly, we can find output SGST also. Output SGST. So let us see output SGST. Output, similarly output SGST is also equal to 9% of 6,900 rupees. After calculation, we will get 620. Okay. So here output CGST is also rupees 621 and output SGST is also 621. Now the net CGST and SGST paid by the dealer. Here third net CGST is equal to output CGST minus input CGST, and that will be 621 minus 540, and it will be how much? 1 and here 8 and only 81 rupees. Okay, 81 rupees. So here 1 and now 12, that will be 81 rupees. Similarly, net SGST is also, we will find like this way: output SGST minus input SGST, 621 minus 541, that will be rupees 81. Okay, it means the total tax paid by the dealer to government will be 81 plus 81, that will be 162 rupees. Okay, now here this question is also over. Now the fourth part of the question we will discuss. Fourth part of the question. Fourth part of the question. This is the fourth part of the question, which is the total amount paid by the consumer. The total amount means the total amount paid by the consumer is equal to the total amount paid by the consumer, that is cost of the article, which is 6,900 rupees, 6,900 rupees plus amount of GST, which is in the form of CGST and SGST. We will add both, that is 621 plus 620. Okay, then it will be here, if we add then 6,900 plus this much 1,242, and if we add then it will be here 2 4 that will be 8,142. This is the total amount of the article paid by the consumer. Means consumer have to pay the amount of the article plus GST also, which is in the form of SGST and CGST. Actually, consumer directly will not pay anything to the government. Consumer will give it to dealer. Okay, and dealer some money from here, dealer some tax dealer give to wholesaler. Okay, just like input tax, and whatever tax collected from the consumer, that is output tax for the dealer. Today I explain the two questions, that is question number 3 and question number 5. Now the next question of the exercise 1 we should discuss on the next day. Okay, till that you have to do one question at least 2 times and try to solve some example by yourself also, so that you can make a good concept about the topic. Okay, there is no basic formula for this chapter. Just like in banking we have a formula, In share and dividend also we have a formula. But here in GST we have no any formula. Only some concept related to profit sometime and sometime discount. Okay, and on the basis of the concept only we can solve this type of question. Okay, thank you.